Buongiorno! Hello to everyone. My name is Ida. My family lives in Tuscany from a long time. Welcome at the Tenuta Torciano winery in San Gimignano. First of all, we have 5 wineries in Tuscany. One is located where I am today in San Gimignano. The property of our vernaccia, it's all the top hill that you see. On top of the hill we have our amazing olive trees that we do the extra virgin olive oil, first pressed, cold pressed. We have another property in the Chianti region, so you can look the other hill where we produce regular Chianti, Chianti Classico and Chianti Classico Riserva. Montalcino, the famous and wonderful Brunello di Montalcino, the king of Tuscan wine. Montepulciano, we make the Vino Nobile, that is 100% Prugnolo Gentile grape. And in Greve in Chianti we do our Super Tuscans. Super Toscano or Super Tuscans are considered high quality knowledge of wine that you can find in the Tuscan region. Please welcome in. I will show you our beautiful garden. We have lots of friends that are having wine tastings and food with us, and obviously they are enjoying our extra virgin olive oil, our truffle oil, our spicy oil, and our amazing balsamic vinegar. But the most important for me is to show you the olive tree where we produce our extra virgin olive oil, first pressed, cold pressed. We have 2 different olive trees that we normally have in Tuscany. Leccino is one of them and Murraiolo is the other one. The one that you are seeing here is Leccino. From here came out the flowers and all the fruits that are delicious. You can see the olive tree and the trunk that sometimes can arrive for 100 years, also 1000 years. So when we finish to see our olive tree, I'm going to bring you in our vineyards. With that grape we produce the balsamic vinegar. But I would like that you also have a look of our beautiful garden and our animals that we have in here. So if you are a family and you want to come and visit us, we have lots of animals that we can show to the kids. We have the most beautiful place of the winery that you see in here. In case you would like to come in Tuscany and have helicopter tour, so we can do it without problem for you. And if you would like to ask to your beautiful girlfriend to marry her, we have our amazing vines that you see and the gazebo in middle of them. So we can't wait to have you all here. So now is the time to show you our beautiful and wonderful wine cellar when we have the small barrels. But just in case our bottles are not enough for you, we open the big one, okay? So now we go and we see the cellar together where we age our Super Tuscans that normally are considered high quality knowledge of wine. So please, you can come in. The particular of our cellar is the aging of our Super Tuscans in different kind of wood barrels. Why? Because different woods gives different flavors to the wine. The oak normally gives vanilla, the chestnut wood barrel normally gives the body to the wine, and the cherry gives all the forest fruit like berry, blueberry, blackberries and cherries. The olive, a little bit of chocolate. I'm sure that everybody loves chocolate. Chocolate flavor to the nose. Hey. Please, would you like to come with me? is the agreement that we have done with the Perugia University. You can see all this land where we have our truffles. The truffles that we find here with our dogs are used to make the truffle oil that we are going to taste later in a few minutes. So we have the dogs, they come, they sniff the soil, and that's the perfect way for them to find the truffle. Here we are, it's the time to taste our products now. I have here in front of me the extra virgin olive oil, so it's one of the things that you received in your house. I have our fantastic and wonderful truffle oil. I showed you before our truffle hunting area. I brought this bottle to explain you a little bit about because it's very, very good. Another product that you receive with the box is our amazing Balsamic Vinegar, 30 years old. But before we start and taste our oils, I would like to talk a little bit about how to recognize a really good extra virgin olive oil. We start first from the eyes. We have 4 different colors for the extra virgin olive oil to be sure that we are tasting good quality. Normally the olive oil, when it is 2 years old or sometimes not very good anymore, the color that the bottle will have is like the one that you see. So we are going to more orangey color for our oil. When the extra virgin olive oil it's about 1 year old, like you see, the color of the oil that you find in your house is like lemon. When we have an extra virgin olive oil that normally it's about 6 months, is the one that we are going to taste now together. So it's something in the middle between green and yellow. When we have the just made extra virgin olive oil, normally 1 month, the color is like the olive tree that you are seeing here, so very dark green. For the tasting, we put the perfect thing. It's a wine glass like you're seeing here in this moment. We judge the color, that is something in the middle between yellow and green, and the next step is to warm it up a little bit. So with this simple movement, we rotate our wine glass to cover everything around the glass. In this way, we can judge the viscosity of our extra virgin olive oil. And then later, we go faster and faster and faster. After warm it up, we go to smell. We are going to smell a little bit of peppery, black pepper, and herbs like sage and rosemary. After the nose is the time to taste. We normally get a small sip and we put the extra virgin olive oil all around our mouth, especially here between teeth and lips. When we finish to put the oil around our mouth, we go here between the teeth and we do a small little breath. In this way, the flavors are going to open up a little bit more. So I'll show you first. Very soft, very smooth, very elegant. The pepper is coming all around in our tasting buds. It's a perfect oil that you can use for cooking if you like, but for everything else, for our skin, and it's wonderful also for the pregnant ladies, for their body. Very, very good. And also the baby skin, just born babies. When I was little, My grandma gave me always a tablespoon in the morning. It's wonderful for the digestion and perfect for your stomach. In Italy, it's considered like a natural medicine. I have here in front of me a little bit of bread. So if you put the extra virgin olive oil just right on top of the food, especially also if you're having like a caprese salad, for example, or if you're having a little bit of tomato or mozzarella, you just put on top like I'm doing, and then you have only to enjoy it. So very good. So now we are going to talk a little bit about our fantastic truffle oil. Tuscany is one of the most important regions where we grow the truffle, the regular black truffle, summer truffle, and the white truffle that we use for our truffle oil, like I said at the beginning, grows totally wild. Okay, so we go again and we open the bottle to taste a little bit of our truffle oil. How we make it? We put the white truffle inside the extra virgin olive oil. We put 6 to 10 months, and then we filter the truffle. You smell truffles inside, favoloso, like a perfume. Important is that you never cook, because if you cook with the truffles, you lose totally the flavors. So we do the tasting of the truffles right in the same way that we have done before. We go to smell. You're smelling lots of fungi porcini, so lots of mushrooms, but it's difficult to talk about the truffle flavor because truffle is very particular. You smell immediately, you can recognize that you are having truffle oil. One important thing is you never cook. You never cook with the truffle oil, because if you cook with the truffle, you lose totally the flavors. You have to put only on top of the food, like pasta, soups, risottis, pizzas, French fries, popcorn, everywhere, but never cook. We do the same, so we get a sip. And down. Very particular. I really love truffles, and like I said, when you come to visit us, you can have this one with my grandmama recipe lasagna that I'm sure you will love it. So now, my friend, we have our balsamico vinegar. Like you see on the label, Tenuta Torciano and aceto balsamico di Modena IGP. That means protected geographic indication. Be careful, every time you get a balsamic, you must see IGP on the label. This means that the balsamic came from Italy. But on the top you see Tenuta Torciano from 1720, so it's the winery where I'm located. But the most important thing is that we grow the grape ourselves. We bring the grape up in Modena, and it's there that we do our amazing balsamico vinegar. Another thing you must always see, the certification on the back, to be sure that you are really having balsamic from Italy. Now, my friend, the first step is always ice. So we put a little bit of balsamic, the same in a wine glass, and we are going to see the color of our balsamico vinegar. Important for me is that when you rotate around, the balsamico color covers the glass in a dark brownie color. So if you go all around like this, you can see that our balsamic is very thick. We leave the balsamic that we are going to taste now together inside the barrels for 30 years, and then it's ready for you to taste. You can put everywhere you would like the balsamico, in the fresh food and also in a cooked food. Just 1, 2, maximum 3 drops, because it's very concentrated. So we smell chocolate, we smell coffee, and then we have a taste. Sweet, and very good. But I would like to show you how we normally taste balsamico in Italy. So I'm taking back my bread. I put a little bit of balsamic on the side, and then with my finger. Very good. So I really hope that you have enjoyed the tasting. I really hope that you have enjoyed my beautiful family winery and the beautiful Tuscan sun. And I really can't wait to have you here. We are open and we are waiting for everybody. Thank you very much and hope to see you soon. Ciao!